I have very good memories about this great priest, Paddy Roe. He was an Irish and a Spiritan priest, and he was our rector here, as I said, in the church. For me, I had experience with him for only 2 years, and I could see a man who was so highly gifted, and as I said, very effective preacher, and then he was able to do administration and to run this seminary in a very effective way, without so much order. Like in fact, if you would have visited his office, he used to say that nothing is, I have not put everything here is in order, but if you ask me where something is, I'll just pick it and give you. So he was that unique, and as I said, he could teach all subjects. Art subjects, science subjects, and except Kiswahili, because being a Mzungu, maybe Kiswahili was not easy for him. And so he was a great man. And then what I said, he nurtured us, nurtured our vocations and even our faith. But you could see a very committed priest who was very much focused on the mission. And so, as I said, he was a Spiritan priest, and but then he promoted all of us. Now we are diocesans. Naturally, people promote their own, maybe their own families or their own congregations. But for him, he did not. In fact, we have had very few of us, maybe 1 or 2 students who became Spiritan priests, but all of us, and we are quite a number of priests, and now, thank God, even now bishops, about 4 bishops, who are products of this great priest. So he was a wonderful man, and I think we also got so much inspired the way he conducted himself, as I said, very natural, very simple way, and also how he loved the students, and he could hardly expel our students. And we know we had all our own challenges with regard to discipline, but don't remember that time Paddy Roe expelling, but he would handle the problem and try to maybe to help the student. We didn't even have him telling you to go and bring your parent for this and that. He would handle the situations himself. So we had so many things we can talk about Paddy Roe, and we can try, in fact, to emulate his life, even as bishops. And then he fought to the end. He could even after retirement, I could see him even lecturing at Tagaza University now, and even being a member of the board of St. Mary's School, which is our school. So he fought to the end, and you can see it is self-evident that the work he did, you can see the fruits of his work. As I said in the church, even as a priest, as a bishop, you feel good when you see the fruit of your work, and not for your own glory, but for God's glory. And Paddy Roe must be a happy person, and he has a lot to tell God, even at another kujitetea. Like, I left so many priests behind me. You made me a priest, but I left so many priests, and some are even bishops. So he is a great man, and we thank God for him. May he rest in eternal peace.
My name is Bishop Peter Kimani, the Bishop of Embu Diocese. I was a student here at Queen of Apostles from the year 1982 to 1987. And all those years we were under Father Patrick Roe, whom we were celebrating his life today in a mass here at Queen of Apostles. And we were together with all the students who went through him. And we remember him in a very special way. Particularly myself, I remember him on his patience about me, about us in our class, especially having come from different backgrounds, different ethnicities, different economic capabilities, and he would treat us all equally. regardless of who you are, where you have come from, your education capability, as long as you have landed in this school, Father Roe treated you an equal student like any other. And therefore, we remember him as a very, very vibrant, very loving, and very fatherly, and a very good disciplinarian who actually took us for who we are. And he would see a potential in each and every student. Even a student would err, it will take him a long time before he punishes critically, thoroughly, or maybe even before he suspends or expels. He would see always goodness in every student. And therefore, we remember him as one who would treat us as the way Christ treated everyone. Those who are sick, those who are lowly, those for whatever background, he treated everybody equally. And therefore we thank God for him, and we pray that the values and the virtues he lived and he instilled in us may continue to grow, not only in us, but even in those who are behind us, those who take care of their families, and even in the parishes and the dioceses that we are serving. And we owe who we are now to him. It is for him that we are. And therefore we thank God for his life. May he rest in peace.